Yo, yo, yo. Hey, you fellas. You awesome people out there. Otakus, geeks, nerds, bibliophiles, demigods, and potheads, shadow hunters, etc., etc. Here I am, Podsy today to give you my first book review video. So, I'm gonna speak about a little bit of my past about the bibliophilic interests in my past. I had read many of books, many of fantasy books, especially um, Percy Jackson series, Magnus Chase, and in a lot of book series like in Harry Potter and Shadowhunters. I read a lot of psychology books too, like Robin Sharma's and uh, and Paulo Coelho's types, and Rhonda Byrne has a good book of Secret, and as you can see here already, I read a lot of PDFs though. I cannot afford many of books to buy it, so today I'm gonna speak about Sarah J. Maas's ACOTAR. I have read its Throne of Glass series, which is one of the best books I have read so far. It's so freaking awesome. So let's jump into the ACOTAR series. There are 3 books right now. See, first book is A Court of Thorns and Roses, and the second book is Court of Mist and Fury, third book, and Wings and Riven. Its fourth book is gonna be released in November and December, and I kind of finished my first book recently, and so I'm gonna explain to you guys about its plots. ACOTAR is based on a female protagonist. The protagonist name is Feyre. It depicts about the fantasy mythology, and adventures and romantic aspects, especially. So Feyre is a huntress, and she strives for her family. Strives for her family means she has a lot of family issues regarding to earn incomes, because she's the only main source to her family for earning income, and her mother dies, and mother promised her to take care of her family, especially her 2 sisters, and her dad literally does nothing. So one day she goes to hunt, and unfortunately the wolf is Feyre. Feyre is the another kind of another species, you might say, another species, and they live on the other lands. There's a brief history in between humans and fairies. So between human land and fairies there is a wall, and the fairy crosses the wall because the epidemic of disease is spread in fairyland. So what happens is she unfortunately kills fairy, which she thinks is as a wolf, and she just does it for income purpose, and unknowingly she kills a fairy. And there's a treaty between fairy and humans, like a tit for tat. So if she takes a fairy life, so she has to give her own life. So Fairy Lord comes to the human mortal land, to her place where she lives, and he takes away her. And actually he gives him the options, either to give her life or to just come to fairyland. So that's it all about this book. There's a sentence written over it. I'm gonna show you guys. See, you can see it here. I'm gonna read it. She stole a life. means she steals a life from a fairyland, which is a wolf, and now she must pay. So there's only one option, or two options. Either she has to pay, she has to sacrifice something, and with her heart. And this third line focuses on her attraction towards the Tamlin. Tamlin is the fairy lord, which takes away her. So this is all about the summary of this book and the story about this book. So I'm gonna read in brief though to get you again and replay back or okay. So Feyre is an huntress. She thinks nothing of slaughtering a wolf to capture its prey. But like all mortals, she fears what lingers mercilessly beyond the forest, and she will learn that taking the life of a magical creature comes at a high price. Imprisoned in an enchanted court in her enemy's kingdom, Feyre is free to roam but forbidden to escape. Her captor's body bears the scars of fighting and his face is always masked, but his piercing stare draws her even closer. Tamlin's attraction, basically. As Farah's feelings for Tamlin begins to burn through every warning she's been told about his kind and ancient wicked shadow grows. Farah must find a way to break a spell or lose her heart forever. This is all written behind. So this is all about all I wanted to speak about ACOTAR.